Hi, welcome to the channel. My name is Tiana. Thanks for being here. Today I am bringing you a yoga session that is great for those of us who work at home and are looking to get out of the afternoon slump that we can fall into. So grab your mat and let's get started. Let's come down onto all fours. So you're starting in this like tabletop position. So bring your big toes to touch behind you. Separate your knees wide, hip width distance or even mat width distance apart. Send your seat back to your feet. Walk your arms forward and relax your forehead down. And we'll take just a little bit of time to settle in here as you shift gears. Just putting a little bit of space in between whatever you were doing and now. So just take a scan of your body, notice if there's any tightness or tension. Sometimes starting in this shape isn't always the easiest, though it is simple. So it could be that your hips feel a little bit tight or your shoulders feel a little bit tight. So just take notice and then we'll start to breathe into those spaces that feel tight. Taking fuller and deeper breaths. Allowing your breath to fill your belly and your lungs with air. And I invite you to set an intention for your practice, if that's, to call in a little bit of peace or patience or compassion. Maybe it's just to stay present for this time on the mat before you get back to all that's waiting for you. But let's try not to think about all that's waiting for you. So let's be present here. So with that, let's go ahead and integrate some movement into your body. We'll start by just rocking your head back and forth here so that you're giving your forehead a little massage. So just a little bit back and forth. And then find your way back to center. Reach your arms as far forward as you can. Pop up onto your fingertips and tent your hands. So your wrist and forearms lift off of the mat and you find all of this length along the sides of your body. So while you're reaching through your fingertips, keep pressing your hips back to your heels. Walk your hands over to the right. Your head will follow. So you're going to find this length and this stretch along the left side of your body. For a little shoulder stretch, let's take your right hand behind your back. Your palm flips up as you look for your left hip crease, or you're just reaching it in that direction. Release your right arm to meet your left, and you'll walk your hands back through center and over to the left. And again here, bend your left elbow, take your hand behind your back and look for your right hip. Keep pressing your hips to your heels. Lengthen along the right side of your body. Your left arm reaches with your right. Let's walk your hands back to center. Release your palms and forearms back down to the mat. Bend your elbows and take your palms to touch so you have like prayer hands. Take your thumbs to the nape of your neck. Walk your forearms forward or your elbows forward so you're looking for this nice stretch in your triceps. Again here, keep pressing your hips towards your heels. Release your arms forward and shift up to a tabletop position. Coming back to all fours, you'll bring your knees directly under your hips. And let's go ahead and shake it out. So kind of pound the tops of your feet into the mat. Let that go. And then slide your right leg back, press into the ball of your foot so you get a nice stretch in your Achilles and your calf muscle. Let's slide your right knee back to meet your left. Extend your left leg back. Lean into it. And you'll place your left knee down to meet your right. Walk your hands back towards your knees so your seat is to your feet. Take your hands to the tops of your thighs. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. As you exhale, place your right hand down to the mat or the earth just outside of your mat and reach up and over through your left fingertips. Getting a nice stretch along the left side of your body. And inhale, reach your arms back up to the sky. Exhale, your left hand down, reaching up and over through your right fingertips. Inhale, your arms reach up to the sky. As you exhale, cactus your arms and open your heart. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, slide your hands down to your heart space. Let's release your hands down. Come back to all fours. Tuck your toes under, lift your knees off the mat, send your hips up and back for your first downward facing dog. Let's pedal it out. Bend your knees back and forth, right and left a few times. Shake your head, yes, no. Let's release some tension here. And then we'll settle into downward facing dog. Your feet are about hip width distance apart, give or take. Press your heels gently low, scoop your hips up to the sky. Press your chest towards your thighs. Your hands and arms are about shoulder width distance apart and your fingers are spread nice and wide. Maybe you have a micro bend in your knees or even a really big bend in your knees to take some of the tension from the back side of your body. Inhale, float forward to a plank pose, your upper push-up position. Place your knees down onto the mat behind you. Inhale to press the mat away. As you exhale, bend your elbows in and back, lower to your belly, slow with control. Release the tops of your feet. Your palms stay planted. Fingertips line up under the base of your shoulders. Inhale, draw your shoulders down your back. Lift your chest off of the mat. And exhale to release. Slide your hands out. So just to the outside of your mat. Pop up onto your fingertips. Again, you're tenting your hands here. Inhale, draw your heart space forward. Lift your chest and you'll straighten a little bit further into your arms. Take another breath in, shoulders draw down your back, and exhale, roll it down. Place your palms under your shoulders, tuck your toes under. You'll use your knees to press up to a modified plank pose, and exhale, lift your knees, send your hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale, come up high on your toes, gaze to the top of your mat. Exhale, walk your feet forward to meet your hands. Forward fold. Inhale, slide your hands up your shins, draw your heart space forward, your shoulders draw down your back. Exhale, fold your body down. Your feet are about hip width distance apart. You can measure that by taking your two fist width and placing them in between the arches of your feet. Then take opposite elbows and sway from side to side. Relax your head and neck. Let your head be heavy. You have soft knees or even really bent knees as you drape your torso over your thighs. Really swing from your hips. Let's rock back to center. Release your elbows. And inhale, slowly roll up to stand with soft knees. Slide your fingertips up your shins, your knees, your thighs. Reach your arms up and overhead as you lengthen up and get tall. Palms touch at the top. Exhale, slide your hands together at your heart space. Inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. Exhale, slide your right hand down your right leg. Your left arm reaches up and over, looking for this stretch along your left side. Inhale, rise, both arms reach. Exhale, your left hand down, your right arm up and over. Inhale, rise. Exhale, cactus your arms, open your heart towards the sky, back bend. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, swan dive down, soft knees, long spine, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, slide your hands up your shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up, long spine, soft knees, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, slide your right hand down your right leg, left arm up and over. Inhale, rise. Exhale, your left hand down, your right arm up and over. Inhale, rise. Exhale, cactus your arms, open your heart to the sky, baby back bend. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, find length. Exhale, fold your body down. Plant your palms, step your left leg to the back of the mat, bend into your right knee. Ground down through your left palm. Inhale, open your right arm out and up to the sky. Really press up through the back of your left knee and thigh. Reach up through your right fingertips. Draw your right hip point gently back into space. Take a breath in. Exhale, place your right hand down. Release your back knee down to the mat. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky as you press your hips gently forward. Lengthen out of the sides of your body. And there's a slight tilt of your pelvis, so you get this nice stretch in your upper left thigh. Reaching up, take another breath in. Exhale your hands down to the mat. Straighten into your front leg. Your toes on your right foot point up towards your face. Inhale to get some lift as you pop up onto your fingertips. Exhale, fold over your front leg. Maybe you're bringing your forehead down towards your knee. Energetically sliding the mat in towards your left knee with your right heel. So you get this stretch in your right hamstring. Inhale, bend back into your front knee. Palms are planted. Tuck your toes on your back foot. Lift your knee off of the mat. Step your left foot forward to meet your right. Forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, hands to the mat. Slide your right leg to the back of the mat as you bend into your left knee. Ground down through your right palm. Inhale, open your left arm out and up to the sky. Gazing up to your left fingertips, if that's okay with your neck. Rooting down through your right palm. Lifting up out of your left fingertips. Strong in your back leg. Inhale. Exhale, place your left hand down. Place your right knee down. Release your toes. Inhale, reach your arms forward and up. Again, that slight tilt of your pelvis. Press your hips gently forward. Lengthen out of the sides of your body. Take another inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Straighten into your front leg. Toes point up towards your face. Inhale for a little lift. Exhale, fold it in. Pull your heart space forward. Enjoy the stretch. Maybe your heart rate is even picked up a little bit. Enjoy the movement. Inhale, bend back into your front knee. Hands to the mat. Tuck your toes on your back foot. Lift your knee. Step your right foot forward to meet your left. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart space. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold forward, dive down, hinge. Inhale, halfway lift, slide your hands up your shins. Exhale to fold. Hands down to the mat. Step your right leg to the back of the mat. Step your left leg to the back of the mat. You're in top of a push-up. Inhale. Exhale, knees to the mat. Bend your elbows and in back, lower to your belly, slow. Inhale, draw your heart space forward. Lift your chest, cobra. Maybe coming up a little higher this time. Exhale, chin to the mat. Tuck your toes under. Press up onto your hands and knees, and exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips high to the sky. Let's come back down onto your knees. Walk your hands in towards your hips. So kind of like where we started with your seat to your feet. Just coming back to your breath, back to your intention. Let's come onto your seat. So slide onto one seat, swing your legs around to the top of your mat. Extend your legs forward. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Reach for the outsides of your feet or your ankles or calves, holding on to something. Inhale, get a little bit of lift. And exhale, fold your body down. Maybe you have a micro bend or a really big bend in your knees. Flex your feet. Look for a nice stretch along the back side of your body. Inhale, rise. Place your hands down towards your hips. Lift your seat, scoot your seat forward, bending into your knees. Take your hands to the backs of your knees and thighs, and we're going to roll onto our backs nice and slow, pressing your feet into the mat, rolling down. Once there, draw your knees into your chest. Give them a squeeze. And a little bit of rocking here gently from side to side. Rock back to center. Release your feet down to the mat. Your feet are hip-width distance apart. Your knees track directly forward over your toes. Let's draw your arms down the sides of your body. Your palms flip down. Maybe you can feel your heels with your fingertips. It's not necessary, but maybe you can as you walk your feet in closer to your seat. Exhale all of the air out. And as you inhale, curl your tail up, so your pelvis up. Walk your shoulder blades together as you lift your hips, interlace your fingers beneath you. Knees track forward. Your shins press forward energetically. Engage your seat. As you lift your seat, press your heart and sternum up towards your chin while still finding room to breathe. You might feel a little bit shaky here. That's okay. It takes a lot of energy for back bends. Take another inhale, lift a little bit higher, and exhale. Release your shoulders from under you and slowly curl your hips down. Walk your feet a little bit closer to mat width distance apart and let your knees fall in towards each other. So we'll just take a little time to neutralize our spine here. Notice your breath. Your heartbeat. Let's walk your feet back to hip-width distance apart. Keep your left foot planted where it is on the mat. Draw your right knee in towards your chest. Give it a hug. Give it a squeeze down towards your right shoulder. And as you inhale, straighten your right leg up towards the sky. Take your hands, maybe interlace your fingers behind your right thigh. And you can circle your ankle around here and flex your foot and point your toes. Just a little movement here. And if you'd like a little bit deeper of a stretch, you could slide your hands up towards your calf and draw your leg in a little closer to your chest. Take another inhale. And exhale, pull it in a little tighter. And then release your right ankle over your left knee. So you're going to do that by bending your right knee, placing your ankle just above your left knee. So you've created this figure 4 with your legs, this little shape here. Your right knee gently presses away from you while you draw your left knee up towards your chest. Flex both of your feet. Let's take your right hand through this little triangle you've created with your legs and meet up with your left hand just below your left knee. So you're gently hugging your left knee in towards your chest while energetically pressing your right knee away. So you look for the stretch on your outer right hip and glute. Maybe you can even feel it on your right inner thigh. Let's place your left foot down to the mat. Lift your hips about an inch and just scoot them over to the left, letting both of your knees fall to the right. So everything kind of stays the same. You're going to anchor your left knee down with your right ankle. So your right knee and thigh might get a little closer to the earth. Cactus your arms and gaze out past your left fingertips. So if this doesn't feel good on your knees, you can always release that right foot down and stack your knees left on top of right. So that is an option if this first variation doesn't feel so great for your body and what you need here. So breathe into it, a nice little twist here. And we'll release that right ankle from your left knee and scoot your hips back to neutral as you straighten out your spine. So this time your right foot stays planted to the mat. Draw your left knee in towards your chest and release your fingers around your left shin just below your knee. And inhale as you hug your left knee in and down towards your left shoulder. Let's inhale, straighten your left leg up. Take your hands behind your thigh here. Again, you'll circle your ankle around, flex your foot, point your toes. And then here again, if you're looking for a little more, you'll slide your hand up your shin, drawing your leg in towards your chest. Maybe feeling a little bit deeper of a stretch. Take another inhale and exhale, draw it in a little closer. And inhale, you'll release, bending your left knee so you're placing your left ankle just above your right thigh or on your right thigh. So again, you're energetically pressing your left knee away, letting it fall away from your body. Lift your right foot, draw your right knee towards your chest. Take your left hand through the triangle, meet up with your right hand just below your right knee. Flex your feet. Again, look for that stretch in your outer left hip and glute. Keep drawing your right knee in towards your body. Take another inhale. Another exhale. Hug your knee a little closer. And inhale to release your right foot down. Let's lift your hips. This time you'll scoot your hips slightly off to the right, letting your left knee fall down towards the mat, your right knee fall down towards the mat. And you'll gaze over your right fingertips. Same thing here, both knees fall to the left. If this doesn't feel good, this anchoring, remember you could release that and stack your knees instead. So find what feels good for your body. Let's take another inhale and another exhale. And you'll gently unwind, inhaling back to a neutral spine. Exhale, hug your knees into your chest, give them a squeeze. A little rocking from side to side, giving yourself a little massage on your low back. And just rock back to center. You'll place your feet down onto the mat. Extend your legs long down the mat. Let your feet fall open. Drape your arms down the sides of your body. Your palms flip open. Relax your shoulders. Relax your jaw. Release your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Soften the space between your eyes. Relax your forehead. And take a little bit of time here to settle back in, to settle back down. Letting your practice wash over you and through you. Shavasana. Let's bring some awareness back. Wiggle your fingers and toes, circle your ankles and wrists. And bend your knees, plant your feet. Let's roll over onto your side, whichever side is most comfortable. Cradle your head into your bottom arm for support. With the strength of your arms and a soft gaze, press up to a comfortable seat. And bring your hands together at your heart space. Your thumbs connect to your heartbeat. Take a slight tilt of your chin towards your chest in gratitude. Thank you for allowing me to guide you. Have a beautiful, peaceful rest of your day. Always my wish, may you, may we, may all living beings be happy, healthy, and free. Namaste. Until next time, be well.